Me? Me not make you hold nothing over my head. Nothing at all. It's not happening. Not happening.
I'm Cher. I did a very hi guys. Hi guys.
I'm Brit
and I'm Cher and welcome back to our channel. So
welcome back, biatches and biatchmen.
This is the family channel. This is G. I say God PG-13.
This is G.
And I say name for general. G
oh,
for general.
damn, right.
I think so.
Okay, so before we get started with today's video, you know the Schweppes. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel.
Listen,
por favor.
Guys, we're really want to reach 1,000 subscribers before the year ends.
Yeah,
please make it happen. And go and check out our binge watch playlist.
We'll put it somewhere. You know, wherever up there, so
somewhere. So I mean, go and check it out. Go and watch it. Give us some watch hours, please.
If you watched our hair video, you can see that I'm still.
I mean, I wash my hair.
Sporting that look. So if you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check it out. I did mention in that video that the hair started on my last me a very long time, but here we are.
Yeah, it lasts.
Over a week later, so I guess it's a do it team. Okay, so today's video is just more of a chill. Like, you know what? I'm gonna talk the truth. Me stressed out, me depressed, and me, I'm in a very crappy mood right now. I just sat the worst exam of my life. If my look match up, if my energy do right, that is why. Like, everything in my life, shambles. I'm depressed! Wow! But in today's video, Cher and I will just be talking and eating.
Did we all just witness that mental breakdown? Like, no. Did we all just witness that?
I'm stressed! As in, I have been picking up my hair could look neater, but I have been fondling and pulling and twisting with the ends and just I'm going through it right now. Like, it's a lot. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna be talking about a bag of things, mukbang-ish kind of.
I mean, guys, pray for Brit. She's gonna get her A in path. I don't know why she's very stressing out herself when she's going to get her A. Like,
bro, as in,
anyways.
I could go on a whole ass rant about that paper.
She's going to get her A. So,
anyways, yeah. So a long time I thought now I'm gonna say, oh yeah, do it. So we just gonna talk and eat. I'm on a saving thing right now, so I just made some sweet potato fries with like regular fries, and I have nuggets and ketchup.
I have one of these I bought at a number 6. That's a spicy chicken sandwich combo
with
no tomato
and a grape soda.
Fanta
grape
Fanta
soda.
Grape.
If you never check out our
Smack or
Fact challenge, you can check that out. Kaylee's and Wiki, the two should lose germs. Anyways, let's get into the video. So our first topic. Don't oh God, Cher, don't tell me say you want to people that will tear the bag.
Yeah.
Go take it up back.
Why?
You said it still?
Yeah.
Why would you no, but why would I do that? Supposed to go finish your sandwich, why you do with it?
But Mega done it, it's not big.
That is so, bro, like people who do that irritate me. Why would you do that?
So we can't eat those.
It has a hole at the top for you to take out what you need. Why you gonna tear the whole bag? Does that bother anybody else? And like people who like take the ketchup and like put it on the side.
I'm gonna put it on the fries actually.
So stresses me out.
So we're gonna talk about things today. Like, literally some random stuff, basically.
Well, so there's just been this ongoing topic on the tail about going 50-50 in a relationship.
And this would have been this year. By the time this come out, that would have done. But this is a recurrent argument on the timeline, anyways. If you want to follow us on Twitter at @HeyRiri_ and at BritBrand.
With three
So
I.
we'll link whatever. It's in the description box still, but we'll put it on the video. But it's always this whole recurring topic about 50-50, whatever. And I mean, I'm so sick and tired of it because at the end of the day, it's like
A night.
it's like do what works for you and your partner. If you
Precisely.
have a man who want to spend for you and go 100%,
Unless you're not comfortable with it
100%.
because
like just do what the hell works for you, brother. Because at the end of the day, is you and John Day or is you and Mary Day?
yeah, like why
Who cares?
Yeah, that's
and
my
then,
next thing.
like people are always trying to convince the other person to go their way. You
My-
want them though, there.
and then
So
my
why does
thing
it matter
too
what they
is-
think?
The reason why
Or what
this
they
keeps
want
on
to do.
happening is because everybody always have a post them business like on the like John and Mary in an argument and them post on their dreams so that Lucy, Lucille, Andrew and James can get involved on the same conversation. And for why when you couldn't sort this out between you and a family or you and a close friend you have post up on their dream for? What's the reason? Talk the God honest truth. Do you really like go see a therapist? Like the whole of Jamaica don't need to be in your relationship. I don't understand.
But goody, there's something that, it doesn't really make no sense to me. The man have him good up house, right? Woman say she not like her living space or whatever she want moving. Our man say alright fine, 'cause both of them dancing.
I'm assuming they're grown people.
I would hope that they're grown people. I think they are, because he's like working and yeah, I think they're more, whatever. So yeah, she end up moving now and the man say, alright, you're gonna have to end up paying what, half of the water and half of something else?
Something with grocery
Half of
and
water
something.
and half of groceries. I think that was it. Half, you know, him not
Or
asking-
25%
him
or
not
something. It was a
asking to
very
pay
small
full.
amount.
You're not paying full, not half. You're living in the man's house, you must pay mortgage, you must pay for, I'm assuming maybe car.
My thing is,
Why you can't pull your weight?
I don't
Both of you
understand
guys are
why.
working, why can't you pull your own weight?
And her justification is
You
that
are a
she-
leech. And that's TV.
And her justification is that he's making more money than
I said
she
pronounced
is.
leech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her justification is that he's making more money, therefore he should cover everything. And I'm just like, so you could just make money and like spend it, but like, I don't understand. Like, if you just dead there in other space and make money, your own money, and don't contribute nothing at all, you just a sponge off
And
of
my
him,
thing
like,
is, wait, two people being in
Parasitic
that
relationship.
one house, light bill going raise, water bill going raise, so pull
and
your-
you don't
pull
want,
pull
you're
your-
gonna
pull
yam
your
off, you're
own
gonna open a man fridge and go in there and take out everything what's in there, you're gonna yam, full your belly belch, and then go lay down back in a theme bed, and you don't want to contribute to the little grocery? I don't understand. Actually don't understand. And then you go on this whole rant to call the man a nerd and whatever. Anyone knows someone before you're there with him?
First of all, Mr. Nerd, sir, you're making money. You're dating.
Like, I'm having own house, so you have. Hmm?
You're making moves, Mr. Nerd, man. Continue. Left the girl.
But yeah, I sure is. Just find out what works in your relationship. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Find out what works in your relationship. If you know, say, you're also, I'm not going to tell you what, I'm not going to dictate what your relationship should be like. But find out what works for you, and stop bringing problems to the internet. What to know? Go find a counselor if it's that serious.
And stop trying to convince other people of your ways. What works for you works for you. It might not work for John and Mary, or John and John, or Mary and Mary. So yeah, just do what works for you guys.
Every all of you can tell when you come with some foolishness about relationship and who to pay with how much of the bill and pan first days and stuff foolishness. Like,
And to be honest, like, That's why, for the most part, I have my own things. My mother teach me, sir, be independent.
And that's on period.
Me, I have my own things. No man can come and tell me, say, Sheree, come out of my house or whatever. Them something there.
Listen,
My mother say independent girl things, and that me depend.
if I'm going out, and this is just for me, if I'm going out on a date, I'm paying my own bill. Like, everybody's different, but I'm paying. Because men have this habit of wanting to reclaim everything when the relationship ends. You say, this girl, me, if you buy me a watch, I will pop it off and put it right and give it back to you. Go out and sell for cash for go, whatever you want to do. The chain on my avant, if I use it back for me, I'll take it off and give it back to you. Me not make you hold nothing over my head. Nothing at all. It's not happening. Not happening. I don't want anybody to tell me say me I take things from people. Or I can't afford my own things, so I always borrow from people or take from people or get things from people. Mama never grow me, so sorry. It's not happening. If there's any, like, I don't know, men are just manipulative in that way, and that's why I don't really like material things, because people can always reclaim that. That's why my love language is different.
Yeah, like my love language, well, I think I have two. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna show. Like my two, I think, top love languages would be like quality time and physical touch.
No, I'm not about touch.
No, you see me, if you don't have like,
I hate being touched.
if you not even have like a pinky on my thigh or on me overall, I feel like you just hate me. Like, why are you not touching me? Do you hate me? What is the problem? Like,
another thing about love languages too, you need to find out what your partner's love language is, because
and
your love language probably isn't the same as theirs.
And the thing is, people have this tendency, and I think I have been guilty of this, where you try to treat your partner with your love language and not necessarily theirs. And you also have to like make sure that the love languages are kind of compatible in a
sense.
way. If you know what I mean?
For instance, you can't be with some, say you don't have no money, right? Poor, don't have any money, and then you're gonna take up somebody.
Girl, that thought went through my mind.
Or
receiving
gifts or whatever. Like, you don't have it. Like,
I'm broke.
How are you going to give
I
it to them?
I can't buy a thing, sir. Or what the hell?
I mean, and then even that can cause problems. Unless they say that it's okay that you don't have the money to buy them whatever, which can eventually cause problems in the end. Because if that's their primary love language and they aren't able to provide, it's eventually going to cause problems. Because that's their love language. It's not going to change. So, yeah. Make sure your love languages are compatible. For instance, somebody whose primary love language is quality time, and somebody whose primary love language is physical touch or whatever. That can balance out, that can work, so like find out what works for you. But personally, my love languages are, my top two I think are quality time and words of affirmation. I like to be told that I am, like, people are proud of me, and that they see that I'm working hard. Like, that means more to me than getting stuff. Like, I think receiving gifts is my bottom love language.
Getting things, man, I like things, but it's not like a major thing for me, because my parents get me things. Like, honest to God, my parents get me things, and I try to, like, when I can get things for myself. So I mean, things are really that up there. Not saying that those who like things, them parents not getting things or whatever, but for me, it's not really up there, because what means a lot to me, what really means a lot to me is, for example, if this is somebody who is like busy and I know that you're making the time to see me, like, them something there warm my heart. It really does.
Acts of service as well. Like, if I have, for instance, like, and I think I get that from my mother. If mommy is one, because she does express that she loves me or whatever, but like she's more likely to show me how much she loves me. So for instance, if I go out
Yeah, I think that's how my
and come back
parents
home,
are, and gift.
for instance, if I get ready and leave my room in a mess and I go out and come, like I'm expecting to come home back to the mess, but she like clean it for me, like things that she does stuff like that all the time.
That's
like
my grandma. Oh my god.
if she sees me on the veranda studying, if she sees me on the veranda studying and she realizes I haven't eaten all day, she'll carry like a plate of fruits out to me, like stuff like that. Like that is how I think she primarily shows that she loves me, is by doing things for me that probably stuff that I wouldn't even realize that I necessarily need. Like I'm outside studying all morning, now I realize I'm gonna eat, like, and she just comes in with like a plate of fruits, or she carry like a snack or something for me, like it's stuff like that.
And that's really sweet.
Yeah, so it just depends on what your love language is. And then I not recently, like in the past 3 years, realized that that's the case. So like if she makes breakfast in the morning, then I'll like wash dishes, like stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like reciprocate the same energy, like know what the people are, not even just your relationships, the people around you. Ensure that you know what their love languages are and try to work to it as much as possible. Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about toxicity. So for me, like I believe that everybody is a little bit toxic. Nobody's perfect, and I feel like it just depends on what you're willing to put up with a person.
For sure.
And like, I mean, and the thing is, toxic is not just relationship. Like, it's in all spheres.
Bro, let us talk about it.
It's in all spheres.
Let us talk about it. Like, for instance, you can get upset with me because me not message you first every time, and then, or I get upset with you because you're not messaging me. Like I always have to message you first, and then you want to get vexed on me because me decide to follow your behavior. Explain it to me, because it's not matching. Like it don't matter. Like, why aren't you able to put up with what you dish out? I don't understand.
I'm just having love talking to people. I don't know about Uno, but I suck at keeping up conversations.
Period. And that's on iMessage.
I mean, I'm somebody that you will message me, you know, and I'll talk to you good
But for
like, not even for like 2 messages. And then I just disappear. You will see me tweeting though, you know. But I'm just gone.
Oh, me.
Like, I will have the energy for conversations, and then it's like, shit. Why did I even bother to like start this? I don't want to talk to anybody right now.
And that's and
that's why I don't have like much, I guess, friends, I should
Close
say,
friends.
or much close friends, because you have to understand with me that you will message me, but then you might not get a response same time, or I'll just ghost it in the conversation. That's maybe toxic, as you were talking about.
Probably.
But I don't know, it's just how it just.
And then, bro, I don't even like the word toxic. Like, it's so overused, and like I feel like it's lost its meaning. Everybody toxic. Like, you walk in and forget to lock the padlock, and somebody say, "Oh, you're toxic." Like, go find a thesaurus, go open a dictionary, go find some new word. Like, the word toxic is overused. There are other synonyms. Find something else to use. But on the same topic of upkeeping conversations or maintaining conversations or whatever, me, my friend them know, Sheree know, like Damali know, Bilal know, all my friend them know say, well, my friend and my man, all my friend them know say, if it's one thing with me not keep up a conversation, period. Like it's not happening. Like it's like I have tried to be the type of person who can like talk to somebody 24/7 without needing. I am an introvert. Me need my time alone. Me need at least 7 hours of the day carve out for Brittany Bryan alone. Brittany S. Bryan for just me. Like I cannot do, like if I open my phone and open it to a bag of messages, I'm locking it off. I'm locking it back off and I'm going to sleep. Like I don't like feeling pressured to respond to messages, one, and two, have seen a bag of notifications on my phone. Like, it gives me anxiety. I get very overwhelmed very easily. Socializing makes me uncomfortable. I have social anxiety, so like being around people that, or talking to people in general, makes me very anxious. So maintaining conversations is not happening. I'm so sorry. Like, that's the first thing I let you know. Like, the first thing I let you know about me when I'm forming a friendship is that I do not respond, period. If you're not willing to double text me, the friendship I go done. Sorry. Like, it's just how I am. And Sherry can tell you. Sherry will message me at 4 a.m. and I will respond like 7 o'clock the next day. Like, I just can't.
And that's okay.
And you have to be able, because it's such a state, like, you just have to be, and that's the thing, you have to be able to find people who can understand. Like, you just say you stay and them can't feel no way about it. Me and Leon, bro, Leon and I will literally not talk for months. But the one time we link up for in that month, we're still on talk for 6 hours about everything, we'll catch up with one another and we'll move on to the next thing. We'll link up again next couple months down the line. Like, just find somebody who can understand that. We love not to understand how you are as a friend.
Like, if you need to like talk to Brit at the same time, FaceTime her or call her.
Yeah. That's actually very true. If you send me a message, first send me a message first. Because if you call me first, I will probably decline the call. Send me a message first. I'll see it, ignore it, and then I'll see the call coming and say, oh, it's probably important. And then I want to conversation with you on the phone. What I will do is say, okay, I'm going to respond to your message now, because I don't like phone calls either. Yo, like when me and Sherry used to just started talking, and like she'd call me. What a girl love talk on phone. I mean, Sherry will bust your ears.
I talk a lot
for hours on
the phone. You guys making that Brittany talks a lot, but like
once you get Sherry on a topic, once you get her going,
I talk a lot. And I love phone calls. I love voice notes. She can tell, yo.
Sherry will be like, "Hey," and she's sending a voice note. Like
I'll be like,
or she'll be like,
"Oh no, I don't like that."
Yeah,
that's
and that's the whole voice note, like 0.01 seconds. That's it. That's the whole voice note, and you're just like, you literally could have typed this up, but okay, no problem. I don't know. Maybe she starts hearing the sound of her voice as she speaks. Actually, she does, because she talks to you. You like talk out loud and stuff. That's what you.
I mean, yeah, I do.
So it's such a state. So like, but then we've come to the mutual understanding that if she calls me, the conversation will not give me more than 5 minutes long, and that's just that. Like, I can't do it. I don't like the pressure of having to respond right away.
I'm somebody who I'll have like. I'm somebody who will send you like VNs in the double digits numbers, as in you get like maybe like 12-minute voice notes.
Or when she feels bad, she'll send a 4-minute one and then 7 4-minute one.
Yeah, break it up.
As if that makes any better. Better she just send a long voice note.
Like, yeah. I love shit. Honestly. I feel like because people don't manage their expectations of other people, like, they end up getting hurt. And I feel like that's a major problem. Like, huge. I'm like, I've like tweeted about this before. But like,
my social is not expecting anything from people.
I mean, even when people do say that, I feel like naturally as a human being, you still have some sort of expectations. You might want to tell yourself so you don't have it, but stuff might still happen and you still kind of feel that way.
That's a point.
And that's because you had certain expectations.
Like, the bar can only go so way, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like people need to just see people for who they are and not for who they want them to be, which is also a major problem. Like, major problem.
For me, I don't really. You see, my thing is I don't really put for. I don't know how to explain this properly. I simply don't expect things from people. In the sense that when they do let me down or whatever per se, it's just like, okay, alright, you're human, like I expected it at some point, like it's whatever, like it don't even matter. Like I'll get upset or whatever, but at the end of the day I'm just like,
No, but then like
You're human, like you not gonna let me down at some point. You did just I just never expect it right now, but it did it.
for me, it's like when I talk about them people there. For example, when no one say somebody's trash, and they get shown that somebody's trash over and over and over, but then when them get shown that they're trash again, they're surprised.
Or like when people
So like see persons for who they're like. I feel like I guess the easiest example is like in relationships or whatever, or in somebody you're interested in. But like it's a case where because you're so interested and blinded for this person, you met them out to be this oh so great somebody, and in reality them show you over and over and over that they're just not that person, and you still believe it, and then you get upset when they behave or they behave when you're just being done like,
because you didn't have on the rose colored glasses and you finally decide to take them off.
Yeah.
And then that's another thing too, and then you paint them in a certain light and expect them to like coordinate and fit in.
Yeah, them expect them to like go into that light when from jump they weren't ever in that light. They weren't even close to the spectrum of that light. So let's be real.
But
you know?
Right, that's another thing, like,
and that's
what I love confidence in the stuff, so when they can change people, like a lot of not you,
girl,
not you, but like people.
But may I say no, but sometimes I feel like I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, and that's a thing with like girls overall. I feel like females feel like them can fix people. You are nobody's therapist. You're nobody's whatever you call them. You can't change nobody. And don't
like,
and then
if you realize that you're no like, if you realize that, or if they had put on like a facade or something to lure you in or whatever, and you realize when you're in the relationship, say yo, this is not who they are, like they had just put up a face,
and that is why
so that you could see
the talking stage is very important. When me say me need me for be like 2 years, I'm serious, because people switch up. And
then like don't be afraid to leave if them switch up, like oh yeah, stay there for like 6-year relationship, 7-year relationship, realize that they're trash, leave, go. What's
I see reach from that good girl. No.
Whoa.
No, honestly. I don't understand people where it's like you're there with somebody for all 6-7 years, you are unhappy, you know, so you're unhappy from year 2 and you're still there. Cause what? You have chick nor child?
I just don't understand why. We're just leaving.
If you do,
like, why are you
I'm saying that in reference to like young relationships where they really and truly don't have, or maybe don't have anything yet. Like, or even when you do, like, don't stay somewhere where you're unhappy.
It don't make no sense, bro. Like, especially if you're young.
And then like you're allowed to outgrow certain situations and certain people. Don't forget that. It will happen throughout the course of your life. So don't be afraid to actually say, okay, I've outgrown this person, and get up and leave.
And like, if you try to explain to the person that or maybe you have a change of heart, your values change down the line, and you know that your partner is 100% set on having that big family, and they're 100% set on you becoming whatever, because I mean, this is what you would have started out as, so they would have painted their future in a certain light. So if you realize that 2 years into relationship, 2-3 years into relationship, that your thing change, you can't expect the person to just post a lot. Them know from them bond.
Whatever.
Them know from them bond, so them want the big family, and them want a wife who is a nurse, or a wife who is an engineer, or whatever.
Or a wife who stay at home.
Exactly, like, and you realize you probably had the same values at first, and then you realize a couple of years into the line that you don't want this no more. Let them know, and if them can't accept that, then that's for them business.
And that's the thing, and then that's also why me the partner talking said something there, you know, because that's why you guys need to talk about certain things before you get to a serious relationship
as well.
And I mean, I'm not saying that you can't start on one foot and end on the other foot because things change, But as Brittany said, like, if things change, don't hide it. Don't stay here wasting somebody's time.
Festering, because you're gonna get annoyed with the person, and then the person gonna be like, him kind of changing up a little bit, like she kind of changing up a little bit, and you know damn well why everything has changed, because you realize, say, your goals not aligning anymore, and you still sit down there, and you say, oh, nothing is changing or whatever, and you know damn well, like, be honest with yourself, like, just let go. That's the takeaway. Let go.
In regards to letting go, I feel like it's a problem with, I feel like most, if not all persons experience this at least once in their life, where them know them to let go, but then them don't let go either out of fear or whatever or something. But if you know, so you're an ex-person not work no more, don't waste them time.
And don't waste your time either. Because the whole time you're there, you're unhappy, like, why you would
don't waste them time, don't waste your time. Worse if you young girl or man, whatever you want to be, go enjoy yourself. Like, at this age, there's no reason to sit down, or at any age. Or what's our now? Listen.
No, meaning our age.
Yeah.
The age of like 20 and 25.
Like, you are young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Like, and then that's also a thing. I feel like we think that, oh my gosh,
we're running out of time.
We're running out of time.
At least for us a breeze. Like, the only foresight I have right now, the only foresight I have right now, the only thing I'm sure about right now is that I want my degree. That's it. Like, whatever lies ahead, we just want to make sure that the degree is there with whatever lying ahead. In 2022, I'm going to walk on the stage and collect a piece of paper. And that is all that's on my mind right now. Like, I used to be a person who, like, and that is something that I've noticed too with myself from a long time, that I don't really depend on people a lot, but I feel like I've always felt the need to have people around me to feel important. I didn't have, like, close friends in, like, prep and high school. Like, you know, like how people have, like, 7-year-long friendships and 10-year-long friendships. Like, them can show you things from, like, because when the two of them in the womb together and them come straight up to them big, and them are old and in them grave. Like, I've never had, like, a consistently active friendship like that, and I always felt like, yo, something is wrong with me, because I can't. I don't want to say I can't maintain relationships. Yeah, but I can't keep a friend. Yeah, I can't keep a friend. Like, people change over time. Like, I'm happy for those friendships that, stand the test of time and are able to, like, find their way back to each other even after things change and whatever. But I'm the type of person who I don't really like to hold on to things that I feel like is baggage. Like, if I feel like, say, this now go benefit me and in the long run, it don't make no sense to carry this on. Like, if I know, say, me can see, say, in a 2021, this now go mash up and it don't make no sense hang on right now. Like, it just don't make no sense. So, like, that's why I just friendship just, I'm not really take it too serious. When I form good connections with people or strong connections with people and it falls to SHIT, me are the first person to ball. I go ball and cry and whatever about it, but as soon as I'm done, I'm moving on. I mean, like, no use, like, stressing about what is to come. Like, you don't know what's coming. Why you gonna worry about it for? When it comes, you deal with it. I don't know. Like, as of late, I've just been realizing that I don't really take on things like that. Like, I don't really think about the future as much as I used to, because it's just like, that's the future. It's not like the future now worry about me right now. Like, the future good way there. Why am I here worrying about it? I just need to do what I need for the insurance and I get wherever. You know what I mean? Like, just put in the work now in the present instead of daydreaming about the future. Period. Like, the whole time in there you're daydreaming about the future, you could be working now to ensure that the daydream becomes a reality. Like,
That's it.
Alright guys, so that's the end of this week's video.
If you guys want to hear us ramble on more, let us know. We can make a part 2.
Yeah, like you can like message us on Instagram.
And you can message me.
Give us ideas. Like what do you
guys want to see?
Like so just let
And
me
we'll
know
see
if
if
you
we
want
can
to.
make it
You can
happen.
DM us so that other people don't see if you want to like share
Yeah.
have a curious cat if you want us to share this. So like the options are there, friends. Utilize. Anyways, me tired. I have
And I have to go and
had
study.
quite the week. Me, I go bed, do some housework and go sleep. So I will see y'all in the next, or we will see y'all in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.